I guess this is really us hearing from the experts in the panel today, really to really you put forward your key takeaways, your top tips for your successful deal reg programs and how you would see that, and what would you mentor to somebody who's asking you that in 2 or 3 minutes in terms of giving those takeaways away. AJ, why don't we start with yourself?
Sure. I would say the first thing to consider if you're approaching building out a deal reg program is to do as much upfront diligence as possible about what the market and your partners are looking for. I did what I thought was too much work in that regard, and it still wasn't enough. It's 4 years later, and we're still tweaking and refining things again because of the nuances of our market. So really try to understand the market and the specific geos in which you're implementing these programs. And then the next thing is to strive and protect margin for the partners. First and foremost, that's what the partner's concerned with is if I deal register this, what does that mean to me? I want to be protected on the opportunity, but how much margin are they preserving with it? So whatever you can accommodate there, kind of push the envelope there. And finally, I think this is obvious, is keep it as simple as possible because as we talked about, partners are working with multiple vendors and each of them have there's an inherent complexity to any deal reg program. So just try to see things from their perspective. They want to get into a portal, get it taken care of and move on to the next thing, right? So that would be kind of the final thought there.
Thank you, AJ. And Kate?
Yep, so from my side, I would say the key thing would be flexibility. So automate as much as possible, but have the possibility for human intervention, right? Then beneficial to the partners as well as to the vendor, right? Make it attractive and protective for the partners and easy for partners to register a deal, but then also beneficial for you as a vendor to get the most out of the deal reg that you need, get all the info that you need to internally accurately forecast and also support your partners if they need it on a certain opportunity. And then the last one, since I come from the operations side, if you don't have a deal reg program or tool yet, ensure your CRM data and processes are clean and as streamlined as possible before the rollout of a new deal reg program or a tool, because that will eventually help you with a successful rollout.
Right. Thank you, Kate. And John, as a vendor of deal registration, what can you add on top of what Kate and AJ have discussed today?
Yeah, I'll probably just add my experience more from my past life bringing small vendors into different geos, JB, that sometimes emerging vendors that haven't worked internationally or not scaled internationally sometimes think that giving away lots of margin is the way to enter a market. The reality is if you talk to partners and look at the survey even that AJ would have done, what partners want most from vendors is making it easy to do business with them and obviously, making it easy to get leads or deals on the table. So what I would say to any emerging or scale up vendors is don't feel that you have to give away significant margins to do business with your partners, right? So think about your value offering. Be easy to work with, more importantly, but don't feel that just giving more margin is going to get you to a differentiated position. It won't.
Thanks, John. Thank you very much. And those very clear and very practical words there in terms of how we move this forward.